Alright, let's get started. Rock the Cars bar everyone knows, right? This is the song. Right? No mastering. Then, for some reason I have no idea, I have the pieces of music all separated here. Drums, percussion, bass, guitars, keyboards and vocals. So what did I do? I put each of the stems, which are not all separate instruments. If they were separate tracks, for example, the drums would have the kick drum separated from the snare mics, the hi-hat, the overs, the toms, and so on. Several channels, so this one has already been mixed in a single drum set, the same thing with the percussion. Bass is bass, inline, guitars and more other effects, pianos and voices. The voices would also come in several separate channels, which would have the main voice, the chorus voice openings. So what have I done here? I already separated everyone and also moved on with the service, because this is an acoustic song, right? It was played, the band played it, got their 1, 2, 3 and recorded everyone. The instruments all separate. And that gives a difference in BPM, which is not like electronic music, with BPM always right. You can mix with it always fitted. So what have I already done? I already got all the drums, I got all the instruments, and I already put it in time. I fixed the mini mistakes that exist in music. Not mistakes. It's the guy playing live. So, if you put the metronome here, look, you hear that I already got a lot of little things right here. You see it's still getting out, so what did I do? One by one, I was putting everything in place here, look, getting it right here on live, right? Here, this bass drum is almost hitting here too, it's almost here. So I've been doing this, so it's not 100%, but it's passable, so let's hear it here. Here was an error. There are several errors here. Anyway, if I remove all these warps, the warp points from the music, these piles that I made here, you will notice that the music is completely off. Let's listen first with the warps so you can understand with the metronome. Count. And. To music. The drums. If I take it off, listen to how much more it gets out of sync. But all crazy. So that work is already done. Then I did the same thing with the percussion, if you listen to all the percussion separately. It has a super cool percussion that you can use in a dance remix, maybe I'll do it later. That if you use it with a strong beat it's cool. You hear that it has percussion with this Middle Eastern vibe, let's say, and North Africa. Same thing with the bass. Same thing with guitars. Funny, it's a rock band, but there's less guitar than piano. Listen to this honky-tonky here. Together here. And the voice. Anyway, here's the whole song, all already separated with a little time more or less agreed. And then, do you need to make an extended? What is the extended? Extended is when it's going to play in a nightclub, for example. You can't just pick up the song and start playing. It's cool, it's okay, it's a familiar song, no problem. You can start from here like this, right? Everyone will scream, enjoy, dance, anyway, but suddenly you're in a mixed set, and you want to start with it, entering the mix, from one to another, there has to be an introduction. And that intro is really loud, because it's the whole song. Then what do you have to do? You have to put a start. And also, since you're thinking you're putting it in a mixed set, make an end for it too. That is, the song is in the middle, it has a little intro and a little outing, right? Intro and outro. So instead of starting like that, you have to put a drum in the beginning. What's the idea here? First let's take all of this here, which is the entire song. And let's duplicate, throw it forward, that's it. Now I have two songs the same. Why? Because this is already done, here is the music itself. It has a beginning, a middle, it has a voice, it has little stops, it has that little noise that is nice here. So it's all here, okay? And this version here, it's not like the original one that ends in a fade, which is also bad to put in a mixed set. The song ends in fade, it has to mix with the other song. So it ends dry here, look. It has a beginning, middle and end. So let's do an intro. What is important to have an intro for you to put in a mixed set? Gotta have the beat. You can just start with that beat. Do you want to do something to release, like I'm going to release an extended remix? Put this little introduction of the drums, because this one is very well known. Want to put on a percussion now? I would pick up the bass when percussion came in, that bass. So the music is coming here, right? Here. You can do it. This bass here, this bass line is the bass of the chorus, that is, you can use it. You hear in the intro here is the beat, isn't it? And then the music can begin. The full version. Let me get the bass line here. Put here. Yes? All right, let's count the time. It's wrong. Is here. Pick up again. Go stop. Sing out and start the same song, isn't it? We duplicate the whole part of, let me do one more duplication here, which is for us to do the part at the end. Then you can pick up the voice. Take only rocking the cars bar. Here's a dry rock the cars bar. He has. And. Then you can do it like this. I'm going to put a guitar in here too now, since it's increasing little by little. Here, oh. This one here. Here, look, so let's put it here, look. Let me see here. You cut here, look. Then the music comes in, let's do it. Let me see here. Let's double this guitar over here. And then the whole song will come in. Cut. Yes? We drag everything here. Drag more. And we're going to find out where the music goes, shall we? I think it's here. What can we do too? Shall we put some filters on the bass? For him to go in like that, it gets interesting. Listen. Auto filter cut O move low. Remove that. Come here. Go in automation, come in frequency. Here. What will happen? I'm going to come with the bass coming only from the low. Look to start here, look. Which is cool, because you're coming up with a mix with another song as well. You've already done this whole part here, coming from the previous song, on this one. This beat here, look. And remember it's on time. Metronome, that is, it will mix one song into another, it's cool. That's when the bass will start to come in. Now to do it in the voice, I'll put the cut O move here too. Let him get here, throw him up here, A. Frequency. as the normal voice has to be with everything on top. We come here and let's see how it's going to be just the voice. Very low. I'll put a reverb too, or a delay, put a delay. To become kinda crazy, delay, it's a vintage delay. Let's put this delay, let's see how it is. Let's listen. It's different, let's leave it. Let's cut. Here. And put here at the stop to come with everything, but I'm going to try the delay, so I have to come on the delay syndicate device off. Because if not, the whole voice will be delayed. I'm coming here. You can even leave it here. Let's see. How is it? Let's see how this extended intro turns out here. It started here, right? This is just for you to put on your set, okay? It's not the remix of my life. It's just beginning, middle and end. You can do something with the percussion, it can come in too. Okay, this voice is too loud, let me lower it by 3 dB. The 3 here. Or you can even cut it here. Let's test. It gets cooler. Here, as this drum is important, give it a little boost.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember how you put all the effects here in the voice, the cut-o-move device on, you cut it off, that is, in the sung part of the song there is no cut-o-move anymore. And the syndicate delay, I think it also has device on. It might be cool too, I don't know. We will try. Cool, this right here, put it here, let's see. Here, oh. Anyway, put just one. Okay, that's done, we already have the introduction, now let's go to the end. What can we do in the end? The same thing, the battery coming out in the end. It's basically editing, so it's coming from the music here. Come singing. Do you want to play? Put the delay syndicate again, here. Let's hear how it goes. And take the beat and the percussion. Is here. This beat in the chorus is more out of time. It's better to take the beat of this part here than the part he sings, which is more square.
Yeah.
Listen to the intro here, it's all broken. Or you can do it here, look. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we come here. Bring it here. We drag. Like this. Let's listen. And there's enough time for you. Finish the song. You come here at the end. That is this beat here. You put an end to it, so you have enough room to mix. Look at this. And it comes to the first stop, it's a long time. The singing space, in theory, right? The space. Then you use equalization, filter. It ends here. Done, it's over. We have an extended version with beginning, middle and end.